Hello.
Well, they say he's not coming back and nothing can fill the void, but at least we can try with food. I'll make some apple pie, come on in. It's Dead Dad's Kitchen.
Okay, so as you heard by the theme music, this is a Dead Dad's Kitchen. I am very excited about this. Here's what's up. Let me give you a quick little upski-dootski, which means update. The reason I have not been calling my cooking videos Dead Dad's Kitchen is just because with COVID, it did not feel totally right. Like, it wasn't how it was created, but just with the things that this year has been teaching, I think all of us, we sort of just got to adapt. In my ideal world, would I have a guest here who was a friend, but is probably not in my circle of, 6 people that I see every day? Yes. Would I have AJ behind the camera being the best director and cinematographer in the world? Absolutely. Would his girlfriend, would his fiance Amanda be hanging out and like bringing the energy up? Of course. But that's not really what we got going on. So we're gonna adapt. I miss that theme song. I miss calling this Dead Dad's Kitchen. That's the thing I'm probably the most proud of in this whole world is that little cooking show. So I wanted to bring it back for what it will be right now. Hopefully by, this time next year we'll be putting out 2 a week and I'll have AJ here and I'll have guests here and everything will be great and back to normski. However, this is what we got going right now. Me alone in my apartment and my internet doesn't work. We're going to be making something that my dad loved a lot, which is hot chocolate. So we've got a lot of fun little hot chocolate things, most importantly. My dad loved sweets, he loved chocolate. He would have like a bowl of ice cream every night. He really, really liked hot chocolate, as I think most of us do. So we're going to be making a very nice cup of hot chocolate today. Now, that is not to say that this kind of hot chocolate does not slap, because I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't. Getting hot chocolate from the grocery store, getting hot chocolate from a little packet, fantastic, never cared. It's quick, it's easy, it's fun, it's very tasty. But I think we can make it a little better. So we're gonna be making just like a great cup of hot chocolate, not too hard, doesn't need too many crazy ingredients. I think it's gonna be sick as hell. It's December, so it's hot chocolate drinking time, even though it's 75 in LA. So what we're going to need today is, here's the only annoying thing I'll say. The whole video, everyone's like, if you can get really nice milk, get that. Because you're basically just drinking a big old cup of hot milk, which was my nickname in high school. If you can get good milk, fantastic. This is, you can hear it's in glass. It's gotta be good. It was like $9. It's gotta be good. Strauss Family Creamery does have fantastic dairy. I wish they were sponsoring. They are not. But if you do have them around, make sure you check them out. It's so delicious and so worth it. When you drink something this good, you can really tell the difference. That's the only thing I will stress. Could you elevate all of the flavors in this? Of course. Could you use like super Dutch processed cocoa and like very nice chocolate? Sure. The only thing I will advise to get like the better version of is your milk. In the world of the milk, I'm so glad you asked. Can you use almond milk? Sure. Can you use soy milk? Why not? Here's what's up. I'm only making the face because if you're going to have hot chocolate and you are not allergic to dairy or dietary restricted by dairy, just have a little cup of hot chocolate. Obviously, if you're lactose intolerant or allergic or something like that, almond milk is a great alternative. Cashew milk would actually probably be really, really good in this just because it's like a little creamier and a little thicker. You can use any milk you want. Just don't use water. Sometimes I know some people mix water into these, which whatever, live your life. But number one, if you can get great milk, get great milk. So let's get started. You're gonna need that milk that I just spent 6 minutes talking about. Some cocoa powder, some semi-sweet chocolate. You can use a bar, I'm gonna use chips. You can use whatever you want. We're gonna chop it up anyway. Some sugar, some salt, and some water. Great, okay, we're gonna start. Hope you're ready. So what we're gonna start with is about a half a cup of water. We're going to spend 5 minutes talking about how not to use water. All we're using this for is to bloom our cocoa. I know you guys remember that we bloom our yeast when we make bread, and that really just means to wake it up, make sure it's alive, and make it do what it needs to do. And that's basically what we're doing here with the cocoa powder. We are activating all of the little chemical compounds in it and, you know, making it taste good. Warming things up and waking up those flavors just kind of like makes it a little more alive. You're gonna put that cocoa in your water and just whisk it up a little bit. Now I have this over medium heat. I'm gonna let that hang out for just a minute as I chop my chocolate. We only need a couple ounces of chocolate, but this is sort of one of those things you wanna like measure with your heart kind of vibe. I'm gonna do, I don't know, maybe a quarter to a third of a cup of chocolate. And I am just going to roughly chop this. And by roughly, I meant finely. So that when you put it in your milk, it gets nice and melty. Okay, now that our chocolate water combo is simmering, we're going to add about 2 cups. We're gonna add 2 little cuppies. So this has a really nice, beautiful color. We're gonna let that come right back up to a simmer over like medium-low heat. We are roughly, and by roughly I mean finely, chopping our chocolate. And this should be perfect. Making sure that our milk is not getting scorched, which means too hot, as you could imagine. I'm also going to add my sugar in. So I did 2 tablespoons of cocoa. I'm gonna do about the same of sugar. You'll kind of taste this as you go. Like this is very much preference. Oh, you know what? Let's add a little dash of vanilla-sky in there. Just a touch. Just to bring out those flavors that are already in the cocoa. Speaking of bringing out flavors, we're gonna add just a nice pinch of salt. Probably like half a teaspoon. And keep whisking this bad boy up. Now that my milk and cocoa mixture is pretty warm, I'm just gonna add my chocolate in that I chopped up. Did you guys know that this hole is for that? So that it doesn't go all over the place? And just start to whisk that bad boy up too. Try to get it off your whisk. Oh, what a pretty color, mama. Oh, and you can feel it start to thicken. That's nice. No, where's my cute mug? Whatever. My chocolate is officially and totally incorporated. Let's give it a taste to make sure we don't hate it. Oh my God, have you ever seen such a pretty color in your life? Wowza. Look at her go. Oh. Okay, we're gonna pop her off the heat, move it over, and we're getting ready to pour, baby. We took our hot cocoa off the heat. Thankfully, mine had my old pot that I got at a flea market. Sorry, Dave.
Man, is that pot brand new? Looks great. That pot looks great.
It's got a little pour spout, so I can just pour it. Oh my God, you guys, are you ready? It's so pretty. If I burn myself, it's your fault. Oh, it's such a mess, but that's fine. Okay, love. There's only half a cup of hot chocolate on my counter. A vibe. Okay, see, I wasn't kidding. See, but look at this color, Gaga. Oh, yeah. Baby, whatever, you get it, it's pretty. Is this hot chocolate perfect on its own? Yes, but could we add? Also, I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram story. My Instagram's right here. I don't know. I think all of you are following it. If you're not, go check it out. Jet Puff changed their packaging and I think it's so freaking cute. Look at the little marshmallows. Ah! If you want a video of me showing you how to make marshmallows, happy to do that. But for now, I do love a Jet Puff mama. Oh, and they all get enrobed. Oh my goodness. Now here's the real kicker. So you've got your stuff, right? Oh my God, so cute and perfect. Now what you're gonna do is take just the tiniest bit of flaky salt, pop it right on top of there, give it a teensy stir, and oh my goodness, look at this. This is a perfect hot chocolate sip. Oh my God. I'm not even like a chocolate. I'm not one of those people that's like chocolate, 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 chocolate. What a perfect little way to welcome December and get ready to say goodbye to 2020. Please make this recipe. It's super easy. You probably have everything in your house already. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming back to Dead Dad's Kitchen, and this is my favorite thing to do, and I get to do it because of you. And hopefully it'll be back to supernormaltimes.com very soon. But until then, happy sipping, happy winter, merry chocolate, good chocolate.